Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Number One coming to the quick, Lord, one edifying video. First and foremost, we give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Havakakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth for our sincerity. And shalom to those few sisters that's getting in order inside these last days. Let's come at you with a quick title, video with the title, This the Real Bag. You know, when I say that, I'm talking about the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, right? Because today, you know, you have a lot of people that they focus on the bag, but they focus on a worldly bag. You know, we focus on that spiritual bag, that spiritual bank account that we building up, man. You know, so I just want to go inside a couple of precepts, you know, Lord willing, just listen to edifying. All right. Matter of fact, and I want to start off with a couple of I had some lined up already, but since I opened up kind of different, some other scriptures have came to mind. Just read the book of Matthew, St. Matthew 6. And I start at verse 20. I start from 19. It said, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." You know, so it's like we not care about the affairs of this world, because you know, the Bible tells you how this world will be burnt up with, with fire. You know, so all the work that you have accumulated over the time inside this lifetime, it's not gonna mean shit. You know, and also ultimately in the time that we coming into, it's gonna be like a time like never before. Right? When they cut that power off, them EMP strikes, can't forget about them, right? When they caused that food famine, right? Which they just had another derailment, another toxic train derailment, chemical spill, right? When there's no food out here, right? That bag that you can be able to stay in is that bag of that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, that's what keep you sustained inside these evil times that we approaching, man. All right, but it says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. You know, and that just built up the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of this Bible, man. You know, that's showing you how about you outside we trying to be worthy of getting salvation. That's the real bag you should be chasing, man. Because all the other shit gonna burn down. Hey, Con, it's like my brother be saying, man, from the movie. Hey, skinny man. But yeah. This is right here's that real bag. We gotta chase. Like we said, Isaiah 33:6, which I'm gonna grab later on. Right? So I'm gonna go back to the book of Proverbs 1. And I'm gonna start at 5, just like the picture, It says the wise don't run from knowledge. Right? Proverbs 1:5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. I read from here from wise counsels, right? Which it says the same thing. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, right? It's that real bag, man. This is something that you never heard before in this lifetime, man. So once you wake up, it's like like honey. It tastes real sweet. Now it do get bitter, but it tastes sweet that you want to keep going after it, right? And this right here is what you ultimately want to be running after. Because everything else going to die down. This truth is that meal ticket to get up out of here, man. Right? So this right here is that real bag. Why you got a lot of Jake, when we call Jake, we talking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Right? Everybody saying they trying to chase a bag. Which is nothing cool with that, because we know we have to get money. You got to get our daily bread. But this word, this is the real daily bread. This is the word, that you going to need to be sustained at the end, man. Like I said, they chasing that paper dollar, right? Hey, what they gonna do when they cut that dollar off, right? And they swing things to the Fed now, right? And that CBD, currency, right? Hey, to the charagma, the Revelation 13:16. Hey, that chasing the money shit gonna be dead unless you decide you want to give in and take the the MOTB and get destroyed by your house shot and the angels. Able to having that wisdom, knowledge, understanding is going to keep you from not getting it, knowing how to maneuver inside the time of Jacob's trouble. Right, but it says a wise man will hear and will increase learning. Right, he can hear the words of these prophecies and turn it to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's gonna resonate with his spirit. Right, and when it resonates with your spirit, hey, you got a high percentage. Hey, you one of those elect men. Right, 1/3 remnant. It says a man of understanding shall attain to wise counsels, and that's these scriptures, man. This is our heritage, how we used to walk. This is what makes us that holy people, that high mountain, right? So from there, we'll go to the book of Proverbs 13. So like I'm tripping. I meant to go 3 and 13. Right. So kind of like I said, this right here is that real bag, man. This is the bag that real men of the Lord are trying to get inside. We don't care about no money, man. We didn't have our fun with it while I was in the world. We don't care for that no more, man. We care about this true wisdom, not to understand. It's the true riches, right? True riches. All right, so this right the book of Proverbs 3 and 13. It says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, right? Because you got a lot of these celebrities, they got money. They got the cars, the clothes, and, the nice houses, but they're not happy, man. Because why? For the most part, to be up in this society, you have to sell out. And that's true men of the Lord. We be down, we do some shit like that for some money. Right? It says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom. We've been dead in the brain so long, man. Right? Go back to the curses. Deuteronomy 28. I want to say verse 48. Right? Matter of fact, just go to it, man. Just so you can see it on fine print. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Like I said, happy is the man that findeth wisdom. Why? Because we'll destroy it from it. What the hell was going on? Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and the want of all things. Right, that's how we came over here. It says, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Right, and that destroy wasn't just wipe out all of Israel. It was a mental destroy, man. It was a mental destroy, right? So we had to really be blind in the spirit, for over 400 something years, man. It took for the to the elder Abba Bivens, to come for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to send him, and start waking us up, and then once we start, getting inside this truth, it's like, damn, once you start getting that wisdom, knowledge, understanding, it's like, damn, like you be thirsty after it, man. You be thirsty like the same way. You be thirsty running after this truth the same way how a worldly person will want to run after these riches. Because it's like, nah, this shit right here makes sense. I already know about this money going to crash. This wisdom will keep me straight, though. So you're chasing what's going to last longer, right? And that's what we tell, and I tell folks, shit, we both can get money. We both getting daily bread. But in the end, the bread that I'm chasing going to sustain me. Right? Lord willing, I'm part of that remnant. Right, so what was that? Proverbs 3 and 13. It says, happy is the man that getteth understanding, and the man that happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. This ain't just no average joke. Then at that, can't anybody just get this? Yahweh Shem Yahushua has to be the one that put it on you to wake up. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a scary thing. If he don't put the spirit on you to wake up, man, you dead. And the beauty of it, hey, you ain't blind no more, man. It says, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is wisdom. Right, we're gonna prove that next. She is more precious than rubies, And all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared to her. You cannot compare nothing to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You can have $1 million. That shit will not compete with having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. No matter what you want to put up against it. In college education, you know what I'm saying? Damn, so college education, because that just really just education, period. You know, education, period. Because like we said, we have it. Hey, wisdom. Matter of fact, we're gonna pull. I got so much playing inside my brain right now, right? But we're gonna pull that up, man. Right? But it says she is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. You could think about anything, and it's still ain't gonna be shit compared to this wisdom and understanding of this Bible, man. This is life. This is what's gonna keep you in the end, man. Fuck a college degree. You know what I'm saying? Degree, a 401k plan, all of that, everything upon this world, man, is not going to be able to be compared to the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Bible, man. And just to prove that point right here, just that she is more precious, and also for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver and gold. All right, I'm gonna go to the book of Sirach 6:22. It says, for wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many, right? Manifest meaning to be made known, right? So that also proves the point. Happy is the man that find the wisdom, right? Because Yahweh Shemashai ain't just giving it to everybody, you know? And brothers, you know, like myself, we all come from walks of life, man. You know, we still think about to this day, like, dang, the Lord really seen me worthy to put breath in me, you know? And it's like, this how we repay him back. We try to go out and push his truth, you know, as much as possible. Right? Like I say, this right here is that real bag, man. This is what you really want to chase. All right, so I'm gonna just leave from there. I'm gonna go to the book of Proverbs 4, and I start at 5. It says, "Get wisdom, right? Get understanding, right? So we already understand that, like, we know to get money, but if you don't have no wisdom and knowledge, you don't know how to conduct yourself with money, you know. But this is the real wisdom of the Bible that you really need to have, man." Right. It's like it says, get wisdom, get understanding, right? Get the understanding of these prophecies that's finna roll out, man. Understand how to discern the time that we rolling into, man. Right? Get understanding about how to maneuver inside the time that we coming into. Jacob's trouble. It says, forget it not. Hey, also, our dietary laws, you know, understand this whole Bible, man, as much as possible. You know, hold fast what you do have, you know. Like my brother Karaf always, you know, he always mention, you know, hold fast what you got, right? Because what you hold fast to is what you're going to need inside these end times, man, you know. But it says, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth, right? Slacky. Let me go back. Let me go back to right here. I'm gonna start back at 13. I gotta go inside another precept I want to go into. 13 says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom and the man that getteth understanding. Right? It says, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. And the water you have watched me outside, because that I had a thought I had a precept in my mind that had slipped, even though I said I was gonna bring it out. Right. Also, I had a picture as well, right? Because with all that being said, this goes to show you, excuse me, even the whole Edomite, right? Theodore Roosevelt tell you that. Theodore Roosevelt tell you how, you will read it. It says a thorough knowledge of the Bible is worth more than a college education. Right, so like, you know, I just brought outside the book of Proverbs 3:13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom you know, because why? It's nothing to be compared to it. And it's a whole Edomite telling you this. A thorough knowledge of the Bible is worth more than a college education. Why? Because college is nothing but to keep you indoctrinated, man. You know, so that means, so like when you go to the when you define the word thorough, when you find the word thorough, so like, damn. Matter of fact, I just definition. Damn. Right? Main word right here. In depth. You know? In depth, complete, right? Because once you start, he said, what it says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom. Why? Because you start to understand how everything goes, man. You know who your enemy is. You know the prophecies that's coming. Right? That's what you really want to be chasing. You know, that's something worth chasing. You chasing the truth. You know, you're not out here just chasing no money like that's finna be dead real soon. You're chasing the real riches, man. Right? So with that, you know, I'm gonna go back. I just wanted to bring out that point that I kind of have slipped my mind. You know, just the point that even Theodore Roosevelt tell you a thorough knowledge of the Bible is worth more than a college education. So, you don't care about no elementary school, middle school, high school, college. None of that. None of that will be able to measure up to the Bible, man. All right, so and back in the book of Proverbs 4:5, it says, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. So, because the words of Yahweh Shema Shai is life, man. This is what we need, you know, to be sustained inside these times, man. Right? And I'm going to be inside this chapter for a little bit longer. Right? Verse 60 says, forsake her not, right? That's wisdom and knowledge. And she shall preserve thee. Love her and she shall keep thee. Why? Because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Right? Let's grab that. This is what happened when you love wisdom and knowledge. Right? These scriptures. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. Isaiah 33:6, Salakia. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? So us loving on his wisdom and knowledge, right? Constantly getting reproof, right? Getting that wise counsel. What? Hey, that's building up that armor, right? Like in the book of Ephesians 6, you know, that's building up that armor from tribulations come, you know. Whether it's, you know, small demons on the small scale, and even to when Esau Edom coming down with great wrath. You know, that wisdom and knowledge is going to be able to keep you sustained. Right? Right. Proverbs 4:7, it says, wisdom is the principal thing. All right, so when it's wisdom, so it's that principle. When it's that principal thing, it's that number one thing. It's the principle. That's like, you know, JIA. That's like somebody supposed to pay you back, but he act like he's not trying to. Like, you know, it's the principles of things, you know? It's like the fine print. Right? It's the fine print of things, man. It says wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Right? Pertaining to these scriptures, man. This is you know, we came so far from not knowing who we are. I mean, we went so far from not knowing who we are. Hey, now this truth is out here. Hey, chase it. Chase it and understand what's finna go on as well. Understand we was a holy people. You know, understand that we was it's like we're the Lord's chosen people. Understand that we're finna go through a lot of trials and tribulations at these end times. Just to get the kingdom back, man. You know, get understanding that, hey, this charagma is finna be presented Be made mandatory. Get understanding that, hey, some of us maybe have to be martyrs for Yahweh Shah, meaning getting beheaded, getting killed, standing on this faith. Right? Verse 8, exalt her and she shall promote thee. Right? Because you can keep increasing learning, right? Yahweh Shah can see you eating, right? You can keep feeding you, right? Because he see that you hungry. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. And that's what we ultimately want to get, man. Honor on a high level with a crown upon our head. Lord, when we're part of that remnant, man. That's why we keep growing, as much as possible. We keep chasing this bag, man. Keep chasing this bag, and the Lord will keep feeding you, right? So, from there, I want to go to verse 13. It says, take fast hold of instruction, right? The Lord is giving us instruction, for salvation. It says, let her not go. Right? These scriptures, man. Hold fast to thy crown. Just keep her, for she is thy life. Then we just read back inside, St. Matthew 6:19, all the way down to 21, Hey, where your mind is, that's where your treasure will be also. We build up that spiritual bank account. Right, the words of Yahweh Shema Shah is life. This book is not just any book. This is an alive book that's filled up with prophecy that's finna come to pass, man. I want to go to the blue letter of that Proverbs 4:13. I just want to grab the word for take, hold fast. Take fast hold. Say it backwards. Right? It says to be strong. It says to be caught fast, be secure. Right? That's what we want to be. We want to secure this word. Right? Because this word can secure us inside the times of trouble. Right? This is why we said this is that real bag. This is what you really want to be chasing, because in a minute you're gonna reap the benefits from chasing it. Because you're gonna be so built up. And I'm gonna go down to verse 20 and read through 22. It says, my son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart, right? Trying to put child in the way they should go. When they get older, they'll never depart, right? And that's what we're doing, through our spiritual fathers, from head apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, man. We're being trained up in a way that we should be going, right? So we won't depart from it, man. So, like I said, we hit the ground running. We got this word, right? We started hearkening to it, and we kept chasing it, right? So now we chasing it. We trying our best not to depart from this word, man. It said, let them not depart from thine eyes, keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. So that's just the point on that, man. So, Lord willing, it was edifying to the point, and just to know that, keep chasing this bag, man. Keep chasing this bag until Yahweh Shema Shah cut the internet off, right? So with that being said, I'm going to give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Till next time, say Shalom.